going on with everybody? Welcome to Kush Equilibrium. I am Oops the Great, and today we're going to talk about being a content creator. My sole purpose of making this video is really just to genuinely just give help, because there's a lot of misinformation out there. There's a lot of people making false promises, feeding on your desire to be successful. They make these accusations and claims, and those of you who are brand new to this are naturally going to gravitate to it. So I'm just gonna give a couple quick little points of stuff I've gone through while establishing my channel. I'm at about 40-ish days, give or take. If you're looking for instant success, this is not the video for you. You might as well go and click away, because this is about people who, once you get a subscriber, they're going to stick around with what I'm talking about, because you're going to do what's needed to make good quality content that fits you and provides longevity for subscribers, versus somebody who subscribes for a moment and then unsubscribes. What's the point? So this is in no particular order. My first thing I would tell new people to really focus on or keep into consideration is patience. You gotta be patient. This is no different than growing an actual company. Like, it takes time to grow a company and a following and steady customers, which is your views or whatever. If you lack patience, if that's a struggle for you, I'm telling you now, this venture is going to be a struggle and a grind for you, and you are eventually going to give up. You have to have patience when doing this thing. There's no way around it. You're gonna get bitter and envious, because you're gonna see other people doing well and see a video somebody just put out a video, ain't got no views. You go back and look at it 10-15 minutes later, yo, what they got 600, 700, 800 views, or 1,000-3,000 views. You can't focus on them. You don't know how long they've been doing it. You don't know the stuff they go through to get their content out there. So don't do that. Patience is everything. Patience is key. Gotta have patience. Another thing to keep in mind when you go about this venture. I did it myself, so this is why I'm mentioning it now. And it's not something you should do. It's something you should not do at all, whatsoever. You're gonna go on YouTube like the rest of us and type in how to be a YouTuber, how to create content, or whatever the case may be. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a lot of scammy like pages that you're gonna click on that's gonna say they know the algorithm, they know how to instantly take you from 0 subscribers to 1,000 subscribers. All of that mess, don't buy it. Don't buy it. Don't get me wrong, because what they gonna do is they gonna get you to like and subscribe and everything, and that's the name of the game. I'm no different. What makes me separate myself from them is I ain't got no shortcuts to tell you. I'm gonna tell you what I did, what I learned, and then put the ball in your hands. If you choose to dribble it, so be it. If you don't, so be it. Best of luck to you. But a lot of these pages out here, what they do is they tell you they go the algorithm, and they're gonna tell you how to set your settings, and it needs to be this way, and there's a monochrome of truth to it. But the fact that they get you so wound up on the numbers is where I start to have an issue with those pages, because in the beginning, you really shouldn't even be focusing on them at all. You should be focusing on what you want your content to be and how's it best to go about creating that content. In the first month, numbers should be the furthest from your mind. Because you're still trying to create a groove and a way to go about doing stuff. If you're chasing numbers, you're going to eventually get to a point where you're chasing what other people want you to create versus what you want to create, which is a very important piece of this puzzle. Your content really need to be for you. That's what's going to make you want to do it. You have to want to create your own content. You should be excited to look at your shit. Like when I create something, I always play it back one time on my TV, because if I don't like how it look, how it sound, what I'm getting out of it, what's the chances that anybody else really likes it? You know what I'm saying? If you don't like it, how they gonna like it? Make perfect sense, right? So make stuff that you're gonna get down with. Make stuff you're gonna get down with, because you're gonna make you want to do it more. It's gonna make you be more critical of your work. You know what I'm saying? And the more, if you become your worst critic, you off to the races. You got what you need to have to make it and succeed in this thing. If you willing to just throw stuff up and see if it stick, best of luck to you. I don't even know why you watching this video then. But anybody telling you they know the algorithm, click off of it. It's no good for you. It's gonna drive you crazy. Now, since we on the topic of numbers, I downloaded one app. It's free. They're not sponsored by me in any way, but I find them to be very useful, because you want to know your numbers, but you don't want to stalk your numbers. So download vidIQ. It's a free app. It's going to keep track of all your data for you. It's wonderful. I love it. Now, once you download that and you get that installed on there, it's a tool to help you properly set everything in YouTube. Don't go clicking websites and other channels and stuff to figure that out. Use vidIQ. Again, they're paying me nothing. They just have a good product and I support it. That's it. Let that be your guide, not these people giving you all these false promises, because they're lying. They're lying. They're collecting subscribers and thumbs up from thirsty people wanting to be successful. That's all they're doing. Once you set this app up on your YouTube, bro, it'll do everything you need it to do. You don't have to worry about, is this doing good? Is this not? I don't know if this is good. You can't go wrong with vidIQ. Also, one thing I did learn going through my own YouTube process is I struggled in the beginning understanding the need for shorts. Like, I didn't understand the reason. Why would I take the time to make 2 or 3 minutes worth of content? I never understood it, but that's just the way people consume entertainment and stuff now. Shorts are kind of like the gateway to get people to tune into your channel, into your main content. So think of it that way. Your shorts is what you need to get people to draw into what you really want to show. That's the best way to look at it. And since I've started doing shorts, I try to make sure I do at least 2 shorts a day, roughly. That made my viewership go way up. My subscribers are starting to go up. They still low. Again, I'm at my like 35, 40-ish day or whatever. Before I started really diving into the shorts, I only had 3 or 4 subscribers. I'm gonna keep it a buck. We're not lying around here. Fast forward to now, where I started really using the short method more. I'm at 22. Again, slow growth, but it's steady growth, and it's people that continuously watch my product. When I look at my numbers and it tells me your viewership, my viewership for subscribed people versus not subscribed, my subscribers are a big chunk right now of my content take in as far as who's watching. Now, if you are somebody who like, I'm a YouTuber, I'm only rocking with YouTube, and that's what I'm going with, that's cool. I'm kind of the same way. But I'm gonna tell you, something that I learned and that also plays a part in helping your numbers is don't limit yourself to just YouTube like that. If YouTube is the main thing, you need to use auxiliary things to bring people into the YouTube space. So for instance, I use my Facebook page. I use my Instagram. I just started Instagram for this. I use TikTok while it's still around. All of my, I make commercials and stuff like that. I place commercials in the reels and short video form on these other platforms to draw them to YouTube. Now, sometimes once in a blue moon, I'll take a short that I want to put on YouTube. I'll cut it down even further to where you don't really get the whole short. And then I place that on a Facebook or on an Instagram just so they can get a piece of what I have. Well, if you want to watch the rest now, go to YouTube. Draw them in. You do not have the luxury to just say, I'm a YouTuber, I'm rocking with YouTube, and off to the races, because you're up against everybody else that woke up today deciding they about to be a YouTuber. You competing against them too. All the people who are already on YouTube and established YouTubers, you competing against them too. You need to take every avenue you have at your disposal of getting your content out there or drawing people into your channel. Like, you can't, this is the grunt work. It ain't easy. Unless you hit something that's viral and the clicks start rolling in, you need to go about this in a grassroots approach. This is a YouTuber's way of going door to door selling their product. I'll give you a commercial or an ad or a mini clip of a short on other platforms so that you come to YouTube to watch the full short, which hopefully leads you to watching the full content on the YouTube channel. It's levels. You want to stack all these levels up so that way there's a chain to get everybody directed straight to where you want them. You gotta love the process of creating. You gotta love the process of creating. If you don't like creating, I kind of want to ask, why are you doing it then? If it's just a money thing, how long are you gonna make money off of it if you don't love it or like it? You know what I'm saying? It's no different than anything else in life. The people who love what they do tend to do what they're doing a lot longer. Even the unsavory things, all the street level criminals or whatever, there's somebody out there doing heinous things and they've been doing it for years, but they love the heinous crap that they do. There's somebody working at a barbershop, cutting hair, not rich, but cutting hair, and he loves it or she loves it, and they keep doing it. Everything is always going to work that way in life. If you don't love it, you're not gonna keep doing it. You're not gonna continue to open your laptop or log onto your computer and turn on your camera and sit in front of it and make content or look up the research that for a specific topic so you can do whatever content that you want to do. You have to love it. You have to love the content you're making. You have to love the process of making it. Here's something to keep in mind. You don't hear people talk about this part of being a content creator, right? A content creator wears so many hats. You know what I'm saying? You have to research wherever topic you're going to do, whatever your video's about. There's some type of measure of research involved, I assume, right? So you have to do that. You have to set up whatever platform you're going to use to record, or software or whatever. You set that up. So now you IT. You was already researched, now you IT. I'm assuming you're not gonna get in front of the camera and look like Who Shot John. So you're a stylist also to some degree. So whether hair, face, clothes, all of that. These are things you have to think of every time you sit in front of a camera and do this back and forth like we're doing right now. All of this matters. I didn't put this on by accident. This helps me sell my channel. It's Team OTG. It relays back to my channel. I have another shirt I wear. It has my name on it. Why? It reflects my channel and the color scheme, because it's red. All of these things play a part. You have to advertise your content. Now you're advertisement. These are all hats I need you to keep in mind that you're going to have to wear. If you really want this thing to be able to have some type of real longevity, these are all things that go into it. And this is what they're not telling you. They just telling you, hey, such and such cash this check for X number of dollars. Okay, guess what? The people who have the instant success, guess what? They gotta follow that instant success with more success. They don't get to grow. It's like, boom, now do it again. And if they can't, well, they're gonna fall off. They're gonna fall off. Take the time to build you a nice community. They stick with it. I say community because they stick around. In the beginning phases, when you still trying to get your camera set up right, see what angle you want to shoot it at, get comfortable with sitting in front of a camera and talking, how you want your channel to look stylistically, whether it's overlays or different images or whatever the case may be. All of this stuff goes into creating a channel. You're creating a brand, whether you want to or not. You're creating a brand. And most people say, I ain't creating no damn brand. It typically be the channels that we'll see y'all later, because y'all don't really, yeah. But that's all I really got, man. I didn't want to hold y'all up too long. This is already about 20-ish minutes. Stay patient, stay diligent. Don't buy into the sucker shit. Don't buy into the sucker shit. The quick, I got the answers. I know the algorithm. Don't buy into that, man. I'm going to keep doing these videos about every 30 to 45 days. I'm going to give an update on my channel growth, what I may have started to do and didn't do, or whatever I do to grow this thing, I'm going to share it. So you feel free to like and subscribe. Again, you don't have to. It's not like the channel's going anywhere, but if you want to make sure you hear what I got going on over here, or specifically when I do these series of videos about the process of becoming a content creator and the ups and downs that come with it, hit that subscribe button. Until the end, man, best of luck. I hope everything works out for you on your venture. It's not an easy road, but if you really are really serious about it, it's a road. It's a road definitely worth going down. So that being said, this is Oops Great Kush Equilibrium. We'll get with you.